Good evening, everyone. My name is Eitayo, and I'm here to quickly take us through a GroupBY function using DAX expression, DAX function, and GroupBY icon on Power BI. So I'm going to be using GroupBY icon on Power BI and DAX expression. So to get us started quickly, I would like to quickly go to our query editor, a Power Query editor, and take us through what we're about to do here. Okay, so we'll be using this data set A, and we have region, we have salesman code, we have salesman, and we have revenue. So right now, what we want to do right now is that we want to group by region and salesman code, and to know probably what a region has done and what a salesman has done within the region. So for region, we can quickly, or salesman code, we can quickly do GroupBY here. As a GroupBY icon there, it's a basic GroupBY, so we can do for salesman code. And the new column name simply suggests the new column that we are trying to create from the analytics that we are running. So right now we are grouping salesman code, total revenue, and the operation that we are about to do here, it's a sum. We are summing the total sales made by that salesman code, and that's why we call it total revenue. So we take sum, we are not doing any other thing than that. And the column that we are summing together is the revenue column. Okay, so if you click this, yeah, this will give us everything about that the total revenue. As you can see, the new column that was created for the salesman. These are the different salesman code. And let me go back from apply step and try to do an advanced version of it, an advanced version of GroupBY. And this time I'll be doing region, and another that I'm going to pick. You can, in advance, you can pick as much as possible. And the next one is salesman code. It will be better to do salesman code than salesman because the salesman code is the unique identity. Different salesman may be bearing different names, same name. So let's use salesman code. And just as we did the other time, this we can call a regional. Can just call it total revenue for the region as well. Call it total revenue. And the operation we are doing same is no average, no median. We are doing a sum, and we are still summing revenue. So in this case, you can see north, east, west, south, northeast, blah, 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 with their total revenue. So that's good. So in this case, we can close our GroupBY using GroupBY icon here. So we can do a close and apply here. And let's go to the next one. Okay, it's apply queries. So let's go to the next one, which is by using another data, sales B data. But in this case, we'll be writing a DAX function. But in DAX function, you have to go to modeling here. To write a DAX function for a GroupBY, you're going to be picking new table. Yeah, you're going to be picking new table, and we can rename table here. We can call our table regional sales. Yeah, we can call our table regional sales. So now we want to do a GroupBY. Okay, so we are going to do, we're going to type GroupBY. Now the intelligence here, we have is telling us that what table are we picking the column that we want to group. So we are picking it from what table? You can see table color, comma. So we are picking it from the sales B. not A, not ordinary sales we are picking from, because we have to be very careful about that, picking up from the CSV table. So what's the first column that we are grouping? So we are grouping the CSV region. Yeah, CSV region. So we do a comma. Then the next that we are grouping is the salesman code, and it's not sales. So we are doing sales B. Usually you have to specify the the table that you are doing it, so that you don't mix it up with other tables. As you can see, the intelligence is generating other tables for us. So right now we are creating our own column, the column of the total revenue that does not exist in the table. So, and that's why we have done it with a double inverted comma. So right now we've done, that's what we are creating. Right? So right now we are going to do a SUMX, and what SUMX does is that it iterates over all the rows of the table. So it's going to pick in one row after the other and pick out what is going to sum. So the table here, what are we? The table again. So since we have created the GroupBY table here function here. So it's the SUMX of the current group. The current group. Do a comma, and now what are we summing? What exactly are we summing? We are summing revenue on the sales B. And we have this comma is for SUMX comma. So we are creating the second comma. So in this, we now do, I made a mistake. You can see we have the region, we have the sales B salesman, the name, and we have the total revenue. And the reason for this is that instead of salesman code here, we pick the salesman. Let me see, let me correct it here. Good. So let's run our function again. Okay, so you can see the salesman code, and you can see for north, so we have a say here, not at 87,963,89, and where is the regional sales that we created? Not at 87,963,89. So say again, we have east and west with 74096,86107. And then we have for regional sales 74096,86100. So you can see that they both tally. So that's a 2-in-1, like I said, GroupBY by the icon and GroupBY by DAX function. And I hope this makes a lot of sense. In case you have a lot of data and you want to group total sales, or you want to group revenue or total cost or profit, and you don't know how to go about it, this expression will solve it, and an icon will solve for you. I hope this is okay by you, but should you have gray areas, I'd like you to get in touch with me via my contacts. I'll be glad and willing to provide the necessary if I can. All right. Thank you once again. Awesome being with you again. Have a nice day.